Hello, welcome, and I'm Trace. Welcome back to my channel Earth Star. Today I'm bringing you another one of my Take What You Need series, and when I do the Take What You Need, I use my Take What You Need cards at the end to give a little bit of a boost, a little message from Spirit. But what I want to do today is that I'm going to use my tea leaf cards as the subject, and my subject today is hot chocolate or iced latte. So those of you who like hot chocolate will be pile 1, and those of you who like iced latte will be pile 2. So hot chocolate is pile 1. Let's have a look to see hot chocolate. There you go. And iced latte, pile 2. That's it there. Let's take those two. Right. So welcome, and as I said before, I'm just bringing this quick one today. I like to do terrascopes for the month, which I'll be doing for the next week. I'll be recording my October ones. It's going to be a nice Halloween-y theme. Even though I live in the Southern Hemisphere, we still celebrate that here, and we are in spring. But it's such a nice, eventful, worldwide thing that we all sort of take part in because of the mystery of it and the spiritual side of it. So us light workers like to get involved because the veil is quite thin in October. So I like to also bring a bit of astrology into my readings. I like to see what the moon is doing, what the planets are doing. I'm not an astrologist by any means, but I like to bring the energy in. I do a little bit of research on that. But I am a tarot reader, and I am a channeler, and I bring in messages that I get for the piles. So let's do a quick one now. So hot chocolate, what does yours say? Lobster, financial pinch. And number 2, latte. News is on the way, bird flying. So let's put bird flying aside, and those of the hot chocolate, lobster, financial pinch. Let's see what's saying that for you. And you know, it's not a very nice thing to hear, but if those of you out there who can relate to this, who are feeling the financial pinch this time of the year, going into October isn't easy because we now building up to the end of the year. We want to take vacations, we want to get gifts for our colleagues at work, we want to give gifts to teachers, to our children's school teachers, we want to say thank you to people that have been there for us the whole year, and what this is saying to you, perhaps what we should be watching is what boundaries do you need around that. So let's just see what your hot chocolate message is coming in for you. Let's see what's coming in for you. Hot chocolate pile and 3. All right, bottom of the deck, you've got victory. So even though it might feel like your life has got these restrictions over it, you might feel like you're working really, really hard. You might feel that life is extremely difficult at the moment financially. What it's saying to you is that whatever you're doing, whatever plans you've got in place for your money coming in or money going out, don't worry about it, because it's going to you're going to be fine with it. You're going to have success that you need. And it says here that you know, the lobster it sits and waits in the bottom of the sea, a lobster, for its victim. Okay, so it attaches its claws to the victim, and it responds by grabbing whatever it needs. So what this is saying to you is that there might be some kind of a lull, but you have the ability to plan your way ahead and to jump and grab some kind of a financial gain that you need to. Let's see what your other cards have to say. And the bottom of the deck, I always try and use it. It is the High Priestess for you as well, which is also wonderful. What I like to use the energy of that, because this is what you don't see coming. This is what is in the shadow underneath the deck. So victory is all around, and you're going to be recognized for whatever you're wanting to do financially. So let's have a look to see what your cards are. Temperance, the Queen of Cups, and you've got the World card. Now you've got 2 major arcanas. So what this is saying to you here, pile 1, hot chocolate pile, that whatever you're doing in your life right now, it's not temporary. There's a big change. There's a big change happening for you. And sorry, it is temporary, this financial pinch. It's not as if it's a lifelong problem for you. It's something that you're just going through right now, and the Spirit's guidance for you is to understand that when you are on this financial pinch, it is temporary, and you're moving through it, because this is the end of that cycle. And the Temperance card is always about the balance. This card is literally a balance, and everybody in life wants to have that balance of duality. Sometimes we're up with finances, sometimes we're down. Sometimes we really want to go and buy something that we don't really need, and sometimes we really, really save hard. So don't beat yourself up about that. You are human. That's who you are. That's the human existence that we are living, and we do have all these influences every day that encourage us to perhaps spend that, and we shouldn't be. So this is just a little warning to say to you, go over. My dog is playing with a toy in the background. You can hear her. Excuse that noise. Go over what you need to be, what you really need in life. This is what I'm getting from this. What do you really need? And this card here is also saying to you recognition. The recognition. Do you need to be recognized for the money that you're spending? Perhaps you're in a relationship and you're overspending on the person. Does it really need to be in that way that you have to do something to be recognized? If you do, you know what you need to do. This high priest is saying to you, you know the truth. You know that that is not the right way to do it. And if you are in a situation where you are doing what you love and you've got a little bit of a financial pinch, push through. Because what this is saying is that whatever you were going through is the end of a cycle. We all have these influences. We have earthly influences. We have the Leo energy is the fire influences, where we are wanting to have a different plan and we're wanting to be more energetic in something. We've got the air influences, which is our mental energy, and then we've got the cups, which is here. You've got the cups here, which is the queen, and she's looking at this cup and she's so involved in this beautiful energy of that cup. And the cup is about spiritual enlightenment. It's about being kind to yourself. It's about nurturing your life. So all three of your messages to you are saying to you that you're actually doing very well, pile one, hot chocolate. Even though you might feel that this little time in your life is a financial pinch, just keep pushing, because your hard work and whatever you're doing and whatever you are feeling in life is going to pay off for you. And this queen here, her archetyped energy is about the pushing through what you love and connecting with every day. It's living in that moment. It's living in that nurturing moment. If you're trying to balance between a job and trying to balance between your home life, you're actually doing very well, because she is the epitome of balancing her beautiful home and family life and that nurturing cup of love. And then she's also got that drive for her work and going through with that. So I wouldn't worry anything too, pile one, hot chocolate. If you are thinking, oh no, I don't need to have that information of financial pinch there. Let's see what your message is from Spirit coming in. And you've got seek magic in life's mundane moments. And didn't I just say that to you? You need to be living in the now. You need to be conscious of everything that is in the now and living in that space of, that is my victory. That is where I find my gratitude. That is where I find my victory, in those little moments every day. Don't put your life onto basing it on financial gain, because that's not what's going to get you through life. What's going to get you through life is how you treat people, how you make them feel, and how you balance out this duality of consequences of choices and who you are in that space. So just shrink your life back down to that right now and think, what can you be grateful for? How can you treat people around you? How can you be kinder to yourself? And how can you see magic in life's mundane moments? Not everything is about the finances. So pile one, that is you, hot chocolate. Let's put this away and let's get out the pile twos, which is the iced lattes. Okay, you've got news is on the way, bird flying. So the hot chocolate is gone now, the iced lattes. News is on the way, bird flying. That is so interesting. So are you waiting for news? Have you been for an interview for a job? Perhaps you are waiting for a house that you put an offer in. Perhaps you're waiting for university acceptance. What is happening for you? Pile number two, this bird flying. What could this be for you? And then a bird in full flight is traveling quickly, so it's going to come to you quickly. And with the beating of the wings, it's like a symbol of soon news. It's a letter or a package or some kind of, could even be on the internet, little tweet. So however the symbol does not indicate that the news will be good or bad, it's just news. So check in with yourself what you're waiting for. News is on the way. It's a bird flying. So let's see what's coming through for your tarot cards. I don't feel this is any bad news. I think the first thing that challenged through to me was you are waiting. You've been put an application in for something and you're waiting for something to come through for you, pile two. So let's see what's coming through in your tarot cards. What does Spirit want to tell you about this news coming in for you? Iced latte, pile. What has Spirit got for you? We'll draw three cards. 1, 2, 3. And let's see what the bottom of the deck is. You've got the Three of Pentacles. Now, the Three of Pentacles is a card saying to you that you have skills. In the bigger picture of life, you have got what you've got. So this bird flying news on the way could be that you've applied for something because of a skill that you have. Perhaps it's immigration, or perhaps it's moving state and you're looking for a job on the other side of state. And this is saying to you here that remember that you have your own skills and you need to be respected for that. And so do others, because in the bigger picture, this person has got the plans. He's the architect. That person is bringing in the spiritual energy into this church. And this person here is the carpenter, or he might even be the electrician or whatever he is. And in the bigger picture, all of us are collaborating to a better world. So I think that is your bottom of your nice message for the bottom of the deck, because it tells you that you know you're not alone in this world. And you've got the next card is the Devil card. So it's also saying to you, please don't be attached to anything that becomes, it feels more like a bind to you. So make sure you're watching that. So let's see what your other cards have to say for you. And you've got the Chariot card, which is also focusing ahead of you. You've got the Six of Swords, and you've got the Cup, the Ace of Cups. Now for this new bird flying here, this bird flying, and news is on the way. To me, it's definitely about you are moving house, you are traveling, you are looking at the bigger picture and changing your life. So this Chariot card is a major arcana. It's usually about leaving your town behind you. Whatever's happened there behind you is not relevant anymore. Yes, it's given you experience. Yes, it's given you the feels. Yes, it's paved the way for you to be the wonderful person that you are. But now you need to focus ahead of you. You need to focus on what your goals are, what your strengths are. Well, I just want to tell you here, this card is moving. You've got the lovely Star card here as well. So there's such a lovely bottom of the deck energy here. And as I said to pile one, bottom of the deck is what you don't see coming. So please trust your whatever news is on the way for you. Please trust the way forward with that, because when you've got focus on the way forward, you can't be stuck in the past. And this is literally the baby of this card. It's saying to you that the rough waters are behind you. Yes, when you do not know where you're going, that little island that you're traveling towards, or that little new landform is not familiar to you, and it's very scary. I understand that, because if you're making the decision to leave everything behind and take your thoughts, your mental capacity, your physical capacity, your soul capacity away from something that you're familiar with, what's not familiar can be damn scary. And I understand that, but be brave enough to move forward, because look what's happening. You've got this beautiful Ace of Cups waiting for you. And what this is saying to you is it's also got a bird coming in there. This is good news. This is an offer coming in for you. This is an emotionally amazing offer coming in for you. Those of you who chose the iced lattes. This is a hand of God coming and saying to you that your life is going to be overflowing with emotional happiness. And this is all waiting for you. So step up, close the door, take your skills. Do not be bound to the fears of living a different life. Do not be bound to the fears of the unknown, because the Devil card is saying that to you, that when you are bound by fear, you can't move forward. And those chains around the next year, they are very, very loose. So what a nice message for you, iced lattes. Let's see what Spirit wants to come in here with your Take What You Need card. What have you got for pile 2 for the iced lattes? And you are growing into the person you are meant to be. Isn't that beautiful? So I think, baby, this could be your good news. And as I said to you in the beginning of the reading, there is no bad news here. This news for you is definite, a big tick. If you have been wanting to take some chances in life, you've been wanting to expand your limits, go beyond than you wanted, that you had in your life at the moment, whatever space that you've been living in, this is your sign to say go for it, because what's waiting for you is a new start, a new emotional, spiritual start. And this card is also linked to the fact that inside of you will just feel that it's so right, because when you got that spiritually, it doesn't matter what's happening on the outside. As long as you're happy on the inside, you can take on anything that comes towards you. So I'm going to leave it there, pile 2, the iced lattes. Take care, and I hope you have a good week.